Something about this visit never seemed to fit. Long before any official schedule was confirmed, questions began swirling around a trip that many believed could mark another turning point in the relationship between Prince Harry and the royal family. Yet one detail refused to go away. Why was he expected to travel without Meghan Markle, Prince Archie, or Princess Lilibet? At first, it looked like a simple scheduling decision. Then another question emerged. If reconciliation was truly the goal, why would such an important family visit happen with half the family remaining thousands of miles away? And why did royal commentators begin describing the atmosphere behind palace walls as cautious rather than optimistic? Those questions have fueled weeks of speculation, but the reality appears far more complicated than many headlines suggest. For years, every meeting between Prince Harry and the royal family has carried enormous expectations. Every arrival sparks rumours of peace talks. Every departure generates fresh theories about what was, or said behind closed doors. This trip has been no different. Public reports have indicated that Meghan Markle and the children are not expected to accompany Harry to the United Kingdom. A decision many royal observers believe reflects ongoing concerns surrounding privacy, security, and the intense media attention that follows every royal appearance. But that's only one layer of the story. Another revolves around trust. Since stepping away from royal duties in 2020, Harry and Meghan have spoken publicly through interviews, documentaries, podcasts, and Harry's memoir. Those projects dramatically reshaped how members of the royal family reportedly view private conversations. Whether those concerns are justified or not, many royal commentators believe they've fundamentally changed the atmosphere surrounding future meetings. And that brings us to Princess Anne. Unlike many senior royals, Princess Anne rarely comments publicly on family drama. Her reputation has been built over decades of quiet duty, consistency, and an almost complete refusal to participate in media speculation. Because of that, every observation connected to her carries unusual weight. Royal experts have often described Anne as someone who values discretion above almost everything else. She has repeatedly emphasized service over publicity throughout her public life, making her one of the monarchy's most respected working royals. That reputation has led many commentators to suggest she represents a traditional view of how the institution should function. As discussion surrounding Harry's visit intensified, commentators pointed once again to that contrast. Not because Princess Anne issued a dramatic statement, there is no verified public comment from her explaining the visit, but because her long-standing approach highlights the deeper divide many believe still exists within the family. Then another layer entered the conversation. Some online reports claimed disagreements centered around media access or filming inside royal residences. Those claims spread rapidly. Yet no credible official source has confirmed that Meghan sought to bring a Netflix production crew into royal palaces for this visit. Nor has Buckingham Palace publicly stated that such a request was made or rejected. Still, the rumours themselves reveal something important. They demonstrate just how deeply the Netflix partnership continues to shape public perception of every interaction involving Harry and Meghan. Even when no evidence accompanies a claim, the existence of previous documentaries causes many people to wonder whether future meetings could eventually become public stories. That lingering uncertainty has become part of the narrative. And perhaps that's the biggest challenge facing any attempt at reconciliation. Because rebuilding relationships requires confidence that private conversations remain private. Whether that confidence currently exists is something only those directly involved truly know. As the visit draws closer, attention has increasingly shifted away from dramatic headlines and toward quieter questions. Will Harry spend meaningful time with members of his family? Could there be progress that never reaches the public? Or will the meeting simply reinforce how much distance still exists despite occasional attempts to reconnect? Royal historians often point out that family disagreements inside the monarchy rarely disappear overnight. Some take years. Others quietly fade without anyone outside palace walls ever learning exactly what happened. That history makes today's speculation difficult to separate from tomorrow's reality. One photograph. One meeting. One unexpected appearance. Any of those could instantly change the conversation. Until then, much of what dominates social media remains exactly that, speculation. What's confirmed is relatively limited. Prince Harry continues to maintain connections with the United Kingdom while living in California. Meghan and the children are not expected to join this particular visit, based on current reporting. The relationship between Harry and several members of the royal family remains widely described as strained, though both sides have occasionally expressed hope for healing over time. Everything beyond those established facts quickly enters uncertain territory. Perhaps that's why this story continues to capture global attention. Not because people know exactly what's happening behind palace gates, but because they don't. And sometimes, the unanswered questions become even more fascinating than the answers themselves. As the next chapter unfolds, one mystery remains. When the palace doors close and the cameras stay outside, is reconciliation quietly beginning, or has the distance become far greater than the public realizes?